How's it going, everybody? It is your host Aku here. So I've been wanting to make this update video for quite a bit. I needed to basically say a couple of things. I needed to address a few things here because there's just several things that's going to be happening, and I want to be able to discuss them all before I lose the opportunity and chance to be able to do so. So first off, I have some good news. I have finally finished my script as of yesterday. I finished my script for my Game Boy Advance collection. That one, that has specifically really took me like 2 to 3 days to really get it finished. Once after I written my entire first draft, which originally it was going to be like 4.5 pages, I decided to basically look back on it and basically reread most of the things. And it turned out that I was able to trim down, I was able to like fix things and trim it down up to like exactly just 3 pages long. So I think like I managed to just shorten it up by a half page long. So, and if I look at the page wording or the word number count, it turned out to be exactly 1,604 words when it was originally like almost 2,000 words. So that's totally that's a lot of words that I managed to like shorten it down and and hopefully make it more cleaner sounding as I were to voice record it, which I haven't even done that yet, and that is actually because I'm probably not going to have the time at the moment to even do that in the first place. So what I wanted to discuss here is that for the next 2 weeks or so, I'm going to most likely be away. The thing is that I'm gonna start going away from my home starting on the 12th. So that will be this Sunday, and I'm hoping this hopefully if this video gets up here Friday, if today is Friday, then by then Sunday I would already be away. And then while I'm away, I'm hoping to have several videos prepped and ready because I have like a bunch of I have some Pokemon XG Next Gen videos that I've recorded actually like a few weeks ago that I haven't gotten around to basically do the editing and rendering and like separate them to separate parts and whatnot. I didn't haven't gotten around to do that till now, because of just a lot of personal things that has been happening in real life. So I think mainly like the whole job hunting situations, stuff like that, which there's a bit of progress there, but I still don't ultimately I don't have a job yet, but I'm still looking, and I am at least there's some progress to it. So hopefully I'll be able to provide more updates on that pretty soon. Another thing is uh, another thing is that the another reason, like I guess I'll explain why my GBA collection video is taking so long to make, because first off, I guess the way I'm trying to like approach the way I'm trying to approach making this video is that I wanted to commentate it like very similarly to how I did it with my Nintendo 3DS collection video, which was it was a mix of it being a collection video, but it also was kind of like a retrospective type of thing. A similar thing I just wanted to do something very similar to that, which by the way it was kind of I would say the approach is almost very it's kind of like inspired, I guess, by another YouTuber when she basically made her collection videos, except like um it, except obviously like how I got certain games in my collections. Like these are my own personal stories and whatnot. That's just one of the things that kind of like stands out. And like I guess ever since I've seen the videos made by the other YouTuber, it just fascinated me, and ever since then I basically try to like approach my collection videos being like that. I think the only time that it didn't really be like that entirely was mainly so my regular DS collection videos, which by I say videos because there were like two parts. The where the first part is like the boxed or completed box, and the second part were like all the loose stuff. Um, I'm kind of trying to like avoid make I'm trying to avoid making a video looking similar like the DS ones, even though I know there's probably people that really like that one too. So yeah, stay tuned. Hopefully, I'm hoping to get this GBA collection video thing be up in November. So I'm kind of hoping to really see how I can approach with video clips because that's something I'll have to do. I'll have to get to that eventually, and then, but before that, I'll have to record the whole voice line of my entire script before I get to that point, and then really like see how I'm gonna approach to like video clips, how I would showcase my collection, how I'm going to showcase some games, how I'm gonna showcase like maybe a little bit of gameplay, stuff like that. I think of I seem to have like a lot of ideas with how I wanted to go about it. It just comes down to really what exactly I want to like stick with and whatnot. Another thing is I've mentioned this is that I'm currently in as I speak, I am currently editing my the Pokemon XG Next Gen Let's Play videos. They are currently being rendered. So I'm hoping that by the time I get all the ones that I've managed to record for are done, I'm actually very close to. I'm I'm very close to finishing the main story. That's actually one of the most important things at the moment because like I wanted to see how far I can get to do this before this October, and unfortunately, it's like yeah, I didn't finish the game before October, but it doesn't look like my computer is just outright forcing itself to upgrade itself automatically to Windows 11. It looks like it hasn't really said anything, but I think it's just basically letting me know that Windows 11 is just like available for me and such. I know that eventually I'm gonna probably have to get a brand new computer because I've had this one. I had my current one for like 8 or almost 9 years at this point. I got this computer since around early 2017. So I would say this has been like a little over 8 years. It's been almost 9 years, I would probably say. So it's kind of wild. I would say like in terms of its current condition, I would say like doing things in general, I think like it's still working fine. I think that the only mild complaints really is probably when I'm using either very intense softwares, like probably trying to use like a Cinema 4D, or probably using like really intense things. But but in terms of like video editing, I haven't really have much of an issue. Um, the only other thing is probably just like it takes so long to basically start up, but other than that though, everything else kind of like works fine. Um, I know like if I wanted to do like a really ambitious big 3D animated project for some fucking reason, yeah, it would probably take a lot of time in terms of like the rendering process and stuff like that. Like if I had a much more powerful computer, that would be something I would love to do, and I would be able to, have some ease with that. Though typically it would take, in terms of like my average time, if I were to do it again, it would probably with this current computer, it would probably take me no more than like an hour and a half if I'm putting something extremely intense. But I know like I would love to eventually get a more powerful computer, but for now I'm just happy to know that my current one works fine. For the things that I'm still able to currently do at the moment, I'm still able to play games on emulator. I'm still able to record some stuff. That's actually another thing too. I didn't really mention this I don't think I've ever mentioned this, but I finally fucking figured out how to like just how to record like console gameplay like through OBS with the video capture, because it was something that I used to try to experiment back in 2019, before it something happened to where like OBS just like kind of fucked up completely and just stopped working. And then I tried to do a few things, and like I kind of fucking messed up my computer at the time, and which I had to reinstall Windows 10 at the time, and re-download all of my assets and shit like that. It was kind of fucking annoying. Unfortunately, it was kind of annoying, and I had to like re-download everything and reinstall everything that I needed and stuff like that. That was something that I had to do at the time. Um, but yeah, I finally got that working. I finally because I think the one big thing about it is audio, which a lot of times people, I feel like people in terms of like video tutorials, they don't know how to like fucking have the audio working, when in reality like the solution into how to capture audio whenever you're recording something from a capture device and stuff like that. It just turns out that if you're using a monitor, because this is how I basically did it, is that I set it up to where I use the HDMI out connecting between the Elgato and in my portable monitor. It turned out that you could just like on OBS you could just get you just set up audio output or output audio, and then have the sound come from the portable monitor and not necessarily from the computer audio itself. It was that's just something that I just learned, and I feel like this is never explained in a YouTube tutorial. It's just like really, they like, I feel like people typically do like the some of the advanced settings, which like for in my case it never really fucking worked for me personally. So like now I'm just able to like now I realize I'm able to just record any footage if I wanted to record something on Switch and record it onto OBS without doing Windows capture. It's actually much more of a breeze, because it's actually I kind of learned that it's actually somewhat less CPU perform. There's less performance required for it, as opposed to basically using like Windows Capture or using the Elgato software itself. I am so sorry about any fucking car alarms and stuff like that. I had to resort to recording my voice through a, what the fuck you call, my phone. I had to use my voice recorder on my phone. I had to record my audio through here because I'm actually my computer is actually busy like rendering videos, and I don't know it'd be a good idea to basically start recording my voice as this is happening. So it's kind of like this whole ordeal. So um yeah, I guess other than that, um I haven't really thought about what Let's Plays or what next project I'm gonna probably do after, because I think for a very very long while, I think Pokemon has kind of like been my only project at the moment. I finished two other projects like earlier on this year, so that's really something. And I think like I finished Momodora 2 and 3. I wanted to had something like pretty short, as I was just trying to get more Pokemon going in terms of that. But I'm hoping, what I'm probably gonna hope to do is probably try to, I'm hoping that this next session that I'm planning to do, hopefully it'll be the last thing during the main story campaign, and then the record session after that, I'm going to probably I'm probably gonna do like a bit of a montage to get whatever remaining shadows that I can basically get, purify every last one of them, and then eventually try to and then like have a final mirror B battle, because I know that's something that you're kind of supposed to do. I think the only other thing I'll have focus on is the mount battles. It's something I'll have to do as well, so it's definitely something I'm keeping in mind, because I think we're really getting close. We're really getting close there. It's it's not easy, so it's definitely something I'll have to keep in mind too. Uh, is there anything else do I have in mind? Yeah, I think in all seriousness though, I think this is everything I needed to actually no, one last thing. I think it's kind of in terms of like non let's play videos that I'm working on. So besides the collection video that I'm currently working on, and so far I only got the script done. Um, I've actually I'm actually hoping to have another non let's play video uh to be made, and this one is gonna probably be about the games that I've played and finished this year. That's probably another one that I'm hoping to make before the end of the year. And if I'm really and if I really want to squeeze this one in, I wanted to make like a game memory series for Pokemon Fire Red. You'll probably know why there's something very special. I have this very special memory with Pokemon Fire Red in general. Like, you'll probably know more about that. Uh, Hopefully, whenever I get around to start making the video and possibly like making the script and everything. So if that doesn't come this year, it'll most likely then it's gonna most likely happen this next year in 2026. It's just a lot of shit has been really going on, and I'm just hoping that I can just to basically do whatever I can here. And I don't know, there may or may not be some changes that might happen with this channel. I'm still gonna keep going. Obviously, I'm not leaving this channel or anything like that. I think it's just more like what do you call it? I think I may have to approach some things a little differently, and given with my time and situation, my personal life, personal situations and stuff like that. I'm just hoping to see if I can make this approach what I'm thinking is probably going to work a lot better on my end, and hopefully I can still be able to entertain you guys in some way. So, but other than that though, I think this is pretty much it. And anyways, thank you so much for listening, and um hopefully I will see you guys later, and hopefully when I to get back on my get back from my vacation, hopefully I can continue making the videos that I'm planning to make for, and hopefully record some new videos as well. So it'll hopefully I can follow through with a lot of things, and it'll be fine. Anyways, thank you guys, and I will see you guys later.